and welcome to Winners Corner. This weekend we're off to Jägersro racetrack in Malmö for the prestigious trotting derby, which is held on Sunday. But first things first, and in this program we're focusing on Saturday's races. And Harry, what do you think of this racing?
Oh, I say it time and time again, we're served up with the most fabulous menu of horse racing anywhere in the world. That's why Swedish Horse Racing is best in the world, because week in, week out, we come out with fantastic racing and fantastic horses.
And we start off this day in race 5, which equals the first leg in the V75 round. It's for mares over full distance, and they divide it up over 2 tiers. Number 8, Julia Pellini, is the favorite at this moment. But you vote for another winner.
Yes, I've gone for number 3, Chapter Indio. I've gone for this, basically, if you have a look, came second last time, but is really, really on the up. And I feel, honestly, it's time for Chapter Indio. I backed him last time for a win, if you remember, and I think he's going to go one better this time. Certainly from draw 3, he's got a much better draw. He's going to be there at the finish. That's why I chose him.
A win bet there in race 5 on number 3, Chapter DN Neo. Chapter N Deo. We turn the page to race 6, which equals the second leg in the V75 round. It's a sprint race with a clear favorite in number 1, Raya Silvio, trainer and driver Björn Goop. But you suspect that they won't even place in the top 2 because you choose 2 other horses for your Quinella.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm most impressed with Kimby Crown's form, and I think quite right is the right selection here. We're looking for a good payout, and I think I'm quite right in guessing that this could be the one. We see here Kimby Crown coming forward here to win. It's not with Ulf Olsen in the stable, in the sulky, and winning very easily.
And you pair this horse up with who?
With Quite Right. Carl-Johan Jeppsson, you see him at the back there. He's 4th at the moment, but finishing really, really well. And he goes past a whole lot of horses there. Had a bad trip, but certainly does well to get up for 3rd.
So a Quinella bet suggestion there in race 6 on horses. Number 5, Quite Right, and number 10, Kimby Crown. Moving on to the next race, race 7, V75-3. We have the gold division over sprint distance. And here we find the biggest favorite of the day in Cyber Lane, the winner of last year's trotting derby, Harry. And he's the favorite despite his poor starting position, 8 behind the gate.
Yeah, and I'm saying Cyber Lane won't win. I'm telling you now that it's Dante Boco's turn to win. Ideal draw. Cyber Lane, a fantastic horse, but I don't honestly believe that from draw 8 he's going to be able to have any chance to take the lead from Dante Boco. 4 Love Matters is there, 2 Poet Broline, they're fast horses. And have a look at this in Ouyang. You're watching the great propulsion come down the straight, and Dante Boco at last showing the signs of form that he had last year. And Dante Boco, I'm giving everybody a good winner on Saturday. He's not the favourite. Back him.
A nice win bet there from Harry in number 3, Dante Boco, the Colgini horse in race 7. Now on to the daily double that we have in races 10 and 11. And DD1 is the bronze division over 2,140 meters. And it looks as if number 7, Toddler, will become the favorite. What do you think of that?
Toddler, rightfully so, really, really good form. He's won consistently well in the last few races, but I'm warning strongly for 1 Velvet Gio and number 2 Comanche Moon with Joachim Löfgren. They're very, very good horses, and from those draws, and they're ideal draws for Comanche Moon, I see that we must have a 3 combination double.
And in DD2, we also have a race for full distance. It's a silver division, and here we see that you bank number 5, McDragon, with Carl-Johan Jeppsson, and they really like each other's companies. I mean, over 50% of the races they've won, and they've run 30 races together.
Absolutely. McDragon is a real fighter, a real winner. And as I say, I think he's going to blow flames all over the field here, if you can use dragon flames. 5 McDragon, he's a clear winner for me.
And this means that we have 3 combinations for the daily double this Saturday. The V75 round, it looks quite tricky this Saturday, and there's some extra money in the pool coming from a jackpot last Sunday at Charlottenlund racetrack, which means that €2.5 million could be yours if you are the sole winner in this V75 round. Harry has a clear view on what horses to include in this in the V75 system, and we've gone through 3 of the races while listening to your bets, Harry. That is the first, second and third leg. So instead, let's focus on the 2 races that we haven't talked about, V75 4 and 5. V75 4, a big field, 15 4-year-old horses out over the Derby distance, 2,640 meters. They divided up over 2 tiers. You mark 6 horses.
Absolutely. It's a very tough race. And if I had more money, I would have added an extra horse, and that probably would have been number 7, Vagabond Veek. But I like 3, Burning Man, and I think we're fairly well covered here in the 4th leg. And I really hope we're going to get a good payout. 3, Burning Man here, Christopher Eriksson, a fabulous horse. And as I say, a bit of a strange style at the end, but he does what he has to do, and he wins well. Number 3, Burning Man in leg 4 of the V75.
V75 5 is an open Class 1 race over 2,140 meters. 5 marks are necessary here, according to you. Any of them that you want to lift as the most interesting one?
The most interesting one is I think, at any rate, number 6, Cashback Pellini, who has broken his last 2 races, but showing really, really good form. Again, here, there's another horse that I just don't have enough cash to be able to make it a bigger system. It'd be far too big. But I'll warn, if you've got the little extra, put in 5 Gustafsson, the Dutch horse with Bjorn Goop up. But I think we're very well covered there. And as you can see in my V75, even in the gold division, I don't include number 8, Saber Lane. So thank me next week when you've saved your money, because Saber Lane is not going to win.
Okay, and we've already talked about the last 2 legs, and this means that we have 900 combinations for the V75 system this Saturday. Harry, your potential now in this system, what do you think?
I think we've got a pretty good chance. As you can see, I haven't gone for favourites. I've left out the biggest favourite of the meeting, and I'm adamant Saber Lane won't win, so I'm going on about it. I like Johan Untersteiner, but as I say, for me, there's a good chance we're going to get a good payout. It's a big meeting on Saturday, and as I say, I really feel we can get a good chance of getting a good return if my favourites come in, my bankers come in.
Let's keep our fingers crossed. And with that, I want you to, of course, visit our website, SwedishHorseRacing.com, if you want to find out more information about Swedish trotting and horse betting. And with that, we wish you the very best of luck now this Saturday at Jägersro racetrack. Bye-bye.